How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I cannot believe what just happened, and that's that NNDM just announced another share offering. This is crazy to me. This is the largest offering that they've had so far. I want to explain it. I want to talk to you about it. I apologize because there's no face cam. Honestly, I was just wrapping up another video that I was doing really late at night that hopefully I can bring to your attention or bring to you guys tonight. So be on the lookout for that. It's another SPAC that's really interesting. That's getting a lot of hype right now and some different ideas for why that's happening. But we're talking about Nano Dimension, because they just announced, again, this $500 million registered direct offering, which we're going to get into. Now, if you guys don't mind, please hit the like button. I know my face is not in it. My watch time goes down, but please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. There's also a link down there to WeBull. If you want some free money, you can sign up. You can deposit $100. You can get some free stocks. I got a Facebook stock a little while ago, which was $270. So definitely check that out. If you guys want to know exactly when I'm buying and selling stocks, you can check out the link down below to my Patreon. And there's a link down there too if you want to check out BlockFi and get some interest on your cryptocurrencies. So we're going to take a look at this new direct offering here, though. It says Nano Dimension, a leading additive manufactured electronic provider, today announced is entered into definitive agreements with investors for the sale of 39.1 million of the company's American depository shares at a price of about $12.80 per, pursuant to a registered direct offering. The gross proceeds of the offering will be approximately $500 million before deducting placement, agent fees, and other estimated offering expenses. The company intends to use the net proceeds for working capital and other general corporate purposes in pursuing strategic opportunities, including possible business combination transactions. The closing of the registered direct offering is expected to take place on or about February 18, which is this Thursday. This is just insane. I say that, I know I've not been real articulate with why I'm saying this, but they've had so many direct offerings. They've made it clear that they are looking to possibly have some kind of merger with someone, but they had 332.5 million there. They also had 250 million here. They had 180 million. So already there, we're sitting at $750 million worth. Then they had a 60 million here. They had 100 million there that they priced. They've raised so much money in the last couple months. They also had, let's see what else. They had 50 million. They had 17 million. Remember the days when they just had 17 million in a direct offering? To be honest, this is surprising to me because they have so much cash sitting around. Now they're going to have over $1 billion in cash. I think they already had that. I think it was a little bit higher than that before. They have about $1.5 billion in cash after this closes, which is a lot. Now, a significant portion of their market cap is still going to be cash. They're selling this, I think, based on what's happened in the past, whenever they talk about one of these share offerings, whenever they have one of these, it seems to drop a little bit. Let's look at the last one that they had. This came out on January 19. They're selling it at $9.50. So they're selling it for a lot more, obviously, than they were before. When we saw this last time, we did see a drop. If we just look here, January 19. Let's see. It was, January 19. They announced this. And then I believe it dropped the next day, but then it actually went up over time. I think pretty much every time that we've seen a share offering, it has dropped, but then it comes back up. I think generally we'll see that. I think we'll see probably a drop in share price, but then it will go back up. I think we'll probably continue to see near all-time highs, if not all-time highs, because people seem to love when this happens. They don't mind it at all when Nano Dimensions raises some capital. So I find this interesting. I think it's going to open up some more merger acquisition targets. I really want to see someone that helps their business model, right? So instead of just acquiring a company that gets some cash flow, I want to see something strategic, something that is a symbiotic relationship where it actually helps Nano Dimension more outside the box, where it can be so beneficial for them in their own sales or getting into some other industry. I know a lot of people were excited about that patent that they filed a while ago, but right now I just want to see what they're doing with all this cash. I want to know what you guys think about what they're doing with all this cash. I don't know any company that has needed this much cash when you consider just back in September, they were around 1/10 the size, right? So their latest offering is about 160% the size of their market cap back 6 months ago, right? So they were around a $300 million market cap. Now they're raising $500 million in a direct offering, and it seems just to be peachy. Maybe they'll keep on doing this until someone, until the market price goes down when they do this for any extended period of time. But right now, everyone's liking it. So I think I'll probably get some people asking me, well, am I jumping in? The answer is no. I haven't jumped in yet with NNDM. I was covering it when it was like $2 a share, maybe something like that. I was covering it back in October, I believe. And I wasn't jumping in there. I was interested in it, but it just struck me as odd that they didn't have sales. I think I was probably one of the first people to talk about it. They didn't have sales. They didn't really have an end consumer. They kept on raising cash, which up until that point, not too many companies were doing that. I think we see more penny stocks that do that now, even just months later with some of the biotech plays. But it just struck me as odd, and then it just kept on rising and rising, and I didn't find a good entry point. So I am not buying in. If I had shares in the company, I probably would hold them. I mean, I think you'll see a drop, but by the time you might be able to sell out in the morning, it might recover within, a couple hours. So I would be cautious about that. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research on this. But I think there is a lot of potential now with whoever they merge with. Obviously, this is a fan favorite. This is an investor favorite. People are willing to put a lot of money in this, even though they don't have really an end consumer and stuff like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. But again, I want to hear your thoughts. Who do you think they're going to merge with? Who do you think will provide them enough value for them to pay $1.3 billion for, $1.2 billion for, or wherever they're going to spend this cash on? I don't really think they're using it for general purposes, however they phrase that. I think they're using it for a merger or an acquisition, But again, I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. Nano Dimension is always an interesting one to cover. If you guys want to hit subscribe, you'll see the video that I'm going to hopefully produce tonight, maybe tomorrow now that it's pretty late. I'm shooting this at 12:30 my time when I was going to go to bed early. But if you guys want to hit subscribe so you can see that and see all the other videos, I'd love that. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for checking out Patreon and WeBull and all the other stuff down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.